The Pueblo and the Edo State government has cornered, they are the one now misappropriating and siphoning Edo State resources, cornering it. And that money has not gone. What that guy says is not up to 20 million. When they talk about management, let them say Sharakudu buy you a line and let them break out the facts and the details. This is what I have said. Is the Edo State government, they are depriving the people of the local government at different levels from accessing good governance and the resources available to them for creating 488 million. September 24, go and verify. These are figures I'm throwing out. 488 million. And the money, guess how much they received this last September, this last allocation that came, September 2025. Already the local government received 832 million. That's almost a 2 times increase. Already the local government has some statutory, they call them recurrent expenditure. Money they pay out every month. They pay for the salaries of primary healthcare workers, which is about 21 million. They pay for traditional rulers, which is about 22 million. They pay the local government legislators, their arrears and their pensions and interest, that was about 30 million. They pay for contributory pension scheme, that's about 77 million. They pay suburb teachers in other local government, that's about 83 million. They have these statutory allocations they pay. If you put this in the current expenditure together, it's about 331 million. If you remove 331 million from the money they used to receive before, as at September 2024, which was 488 million, you see that they have an excess of 157 million. That 157 million was the money that was now available for capital development and infrastructural growth and development for the 500,000 people of already local government. As of today, money they are receiving is 800, and the one they received last month, I'm not missing it, 832 million for already local government. Their recurrent expenditure has not increased. It's still around the range of 331 million, as it used to be as of last year. If you subtract 331 million from the 832 million, they have an excess of 501 million as of last month. Go and ask that Gabros that is there, the illegal Gabros that the APC people put there to superintend over the affair. That guy did not see more than 20 million. They were giving the statutory 331 million to pay their workers and the SSs. The other one, 501 million, that is needed to build schools, engage in infrastructure development. And the Pueblo and the Edo State government has cornered, they are the one now misappropriating and siphoning those resources.
Okay. Well, it's funny. This is not a laughing matter. It has come to the point that we need to ask questions. We need to ask our leaders questions. Let us go back to 2023. What was the primary reason why President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said the fuel subsidy have to go? July 31st, 2023, the Punch newspaper published a report of the president why I ended fuel subsidy. Let me quote the president as they put it here. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has explained the reason why he ended the fuel subsidy regime in the country. Tinubu noted that the fuel subsidy had to end because the country can no longer maintain it. Listen carefully. He added that the trillions of naira yearly spent to sustain the subsidy were meant to better the health care, transportation sector, schools, housing, and national security, among others. Let me just stop there. I was one of those people that support the removal because I wanted to see changes, especially in all this one the president highlighted. My brothers and sisters, as at this minute that we are speaking, this was in July 2023. Let me ask you a rhetorical question. What has changed? As a matter of fact, all these indices, they are even worse. Today, especially the insecurity. Now, the state government are receiving huge allocations. And there is a very, I don't know how to even put it, the insecurity in our states, all around the country, is so high, even when you have security vote increased astronomically. What this man was alluding to in Edo State, it's not peculiar to Edo State alone. In all the 36 states of the Federation. I want to challenge you, the viewer. Go and ask your senator, your House of Rep, your governors, what are you using your allocation for? In your own community, where you reside, what is new? What has changed? I want to tell you, your governor, your House of Rep, your senator is receiving far more than what they used to receive. Not times 2, not times 3. They are receiving more money. Today, I am asking you, What is new in your locality, in your environment? I'm not going to say too much. I want you to be the judge. What is new in your area? We should not just carry everything to Mr. President. Let us ask our senators, our House of Rep from the federal and state. Let us ask our governors, what are you using this money for? If at all let there be security, people are groaning under darkness, no light anywhere. Petrol has gone over 1,000 naira. I mean, there are different prices now, 1,001, 1,002, 1,003 in various different places. And we still don't have any viable refinery apart from the Dangote refinery. The government refinery are all in comatose. Let us hear your comment. Let us talk. Please share your comment with us. Look at all what the government just reeled out that they were going to use this money for. Our hospitals are dead. The transportation sector, the other day I was invited to AIT to come and talk about one chance minutes in the city of Abuja. If we had a viable transportation, many people will not fall victim of all those one chance people. Healthcare. Didn't you see my post the other day? Do you know how much that was released for healthcare for the whole federation last year? Check my last post.
Just last week or early this week, we see the Minister of Health who said that only some few hundred millions are released as against 219 or 200 or more billions naira that was budgeted for 2025, which is very unfortunate. Health sector is supposed to become number one. After health sector, then education, then Ministry of Defense, since we have a lot of insecurity challenges in the country. Then the next should be agriculture. While you eat, you must eat first before you do whatever you are going to do. But we see a situation whereby the minister is coming out to say, look, we have received only few allocation. The allocation of 200 and something million naira that was released was just meant to serve as a kind of impress.
Sure. Not what was budgeted for, how much that was released to manage our healthcare system. You will weep. You will weep. And this was 2025. This statement was made in 2023 by our president. We still don't see any change. We are still where we are. In fact, it has gotten worse. Look at it. He said, healthcare, transportation, housing. Don't even let us talk about housing. You know how much you pay for your rent. I know how much I pay. You know how much Dangote is selling a bag of cement right now. So don't even let us go there. Let us talk about those ones that affect us directly, which is energy, which is petroleum, which is insecurity. These are the things that affect us as ordinary Nigerians in this country. You remove the subsidy. There is nothing you decided to subsidize for the ordinary Nigerian to benefit, to enjoy in your government. Electricity, you say you subsidize. And we can't see electricity. We don't see it. Why are you subsidizing what we don't see? We don't have light. And you say you are subsidizing. Why can't you just do things that will affect the ordinary man on the street? We can't even talk about job. Everybody is hustling to make hay for himself. What are you not doing for the people? By now, we should be seeing results that will make us say, oh, it was a wise decision that you removed the fuel subsidy. What has gone up since the day you said so, which was the very first day you entered power, is still up to today. When we were celebrating that the things in the market were coming down, Mr. President, everything has shut up again because of the war going on between Israel, Iran, and of course the United States. But that shouldn't be our problem because we're not supposed to be buying this commodity. It's there in our backyard. Take it, refine it, give it to us, let us use and we'll pay for it. Look at your environment. Look at the school in your village. Look at your road. Look, is there water? What has changed since this government came into power? That you say, okay, because of the fuel subsidy that was removed, more money was given back to the people and the people are benefiting. What have you really benefited? I'm just asking. Mr. President, take a little census around the whole country. You are giving these people so much money. What have the people benefited from you? Ask the people. Go to Lagos State where you come from. Ask them. What have you people benefited? You will be so shocked. I said it in my last broadcast. You came to Dauphin Estate some years ago when you were governor, and I was privileged to be there. You saw me, I saw you face to face, and you asked me, what do I think about the project you were carrying out in the estate? I don't know if you still do that. I don't know if some people are privileged to see you like that. Sir, feel the pulse of the people. There is so much anger in the land. There is so much anger, there is so much hunger in the land. The people are confused. Don't let your ministers, don't let the people that are very close to you be deceiving you, sir. There is anger and hunger in the land. The people are not happy. Since the day you came into power, sir, the people have been suffering. There is no respite on site. Election is just by the corner. By now, the people should be feeling the dividends of your coming, of your administration. The people should be feeling the dividends of your administration. That after all, he said we are going to enjoy it. Now we can see why he removed the fuel subsidy. As I speak to you now, everything is still the way they are. Very soon, very, very soon, you will see a high number of people sleeping on the streets, sleeping on the road. If the government are going to arrest them, then they have to build bigger accommodation where they are going to be putting them. Because people find it difficult to get house to rent these days. You will see a small house, a bachelor house that normal people should not even stay there. And you will hear how much they will call for you for the rent of those places. Don't let me talk about the other one that are habitable. How much is the salary that people are collecting? Those who are working anyway. How many people are working? I want to sincerely appreciate you for watching our program. Viewers, let us receive your comment on this burning issue confronting our generation Nigeria. Your comment is very important to us. Please let us hear your comment and let us know how to take our generation to the next level. Thank you very much once again. Until I come your way again, I still remember my humble self, Francis Gregory, your anchor on Synergy Pathway TV. God bless you.